To the turmoil rocking the CDC, 9 former directors of the agency tonight sounding the alarm, blasting Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., accusing him of, quote, endangering every American's health. Here's ABC's Faith Abube.
In an unprecedented rebuke tonight, 9 former directors of the Centers for Disease Control sounding the alarm, accusing the Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. of jeopardizing the health of millions of Americans.
The reason we put this out is that we have grave concerns that the Secretary of Health is endangering the health of people across our nation by not letting the agency do its job, not following the science.
The former CDC directors who served Republican and Democratic administrations from Carter to Trump, writing in a New York Times op-ed that Kennedy has, quote, severely weakened programs designed to protect Americans from cancer, heart attacks, strokes, lead poisoning, injury, violence, and more. Kennedy, a longtime vaccine skeptic, they argue, has focused on unproven treatments while downplaying vaccines amid the biggest measles outbreak in a generation. And as COVID cases rise, the FDA has scaled back vaccine approval to only seniors and younger people with high-risk conditions. Some pharmacies are already limiting access to the shots in at least 16 states.
Raise your right hand.
Last week, when the new CDC director, Susan Monarez, would not get on board with Kennedy's changes, he ousted her, even after previously praising her expertise.
Susan is an expert in public health.
But lawyers for Monarez say she was fired after she refused to rubber stamp unscientific, reckless directives and fire dedicated health experts. 4 top public health officials also resigning in protest.
This is purely politics and ideology by Secretary Kennedy. He brought in a director for the CDC who is a gifted scientist. As soon as she started to exert her authority as a scientist, he had her removed. That is unacceptable.
And Mary, we've asked the White House for a comment on that op-ed. So far, no response. But Secretary Kennedy is expected to testify on Capitol Hill this week, where he'll likely face questions about his leadership and that shakeup here at the CDC. Mary.
And that hearing will be closely watched. Faith, thank you.